Welcome back to the channel. Here we provide a daily dose of life lessons based on stories from the Bible. If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified on the daily lessons. Now here is today's lesson from the Bible, Deserted by God. Lessons from Psalm 22:1. No other words in the Bible capture the profound sense of abandonment we sometimes feel better than Psalm 22:1. My God, why have you forsaken me? This poignant cry isn't a superficial complaint about life's inconveniences. It is a deep, soul-wrenching question that resonates with anyone who has ever felt utterly alone and forsaken. The depth of our anguish. In moments of intense suffering, we might find ourselves echoing David's cry from Psalm 22. Our pain can be so overwhelming that it feels like God has abandoned us. This isn't about wishing for more material wealth or fleeting happiness. It's a profound, existential question. Why have you deserted me? This cry comes from the very depths of our being, where our most raw and honest emotions reside. Jesus' agony on the cross, centuries after David penned these words, Jesus himself echoed them as he hung on the cross, Matthew 27-46. In that moment, Jesus experienced the ultimate abandonment, bearing the weight of the world's sins and feeling the separation from God that sin causes. His cry was one of utter despair and profound identification with our deepest suffering. God welcomes our honest anguish. What a powerful truth this reveals. Even Jesus, the Son of God, experienced a sense of abandonment and expressed it openly. This tells us that God does not shy away from our honest anguish and doubt. On the contrary, He welcomes it. God wants us to bring our deepest pains and fears to Him, even when it feels like He isn't there. Handing over our pain. When we are in great pain, it can be tempting to turn inward, to let our suffering consume us. But God invites us to hand over our pain to Him. This act of surrender is not about denying our feelings or pretending everything is fine. It's about being honest with God, trusting that He can handle our rawest emotions and deepest doubts. Faith in the midst of despair. David's psalm doesn't end with despair. Even in his anguish, David eventually expresses hope and trust in God. This journey from despair to hope is a powerful example for us. It shows that we can be brutally honest with God about our feelings while still holding on to faith. Our moments of greatest pain can be opportunities to deepen our relationship with God, to experience His presence in a new and profound way. Embracing our humanity. By expressing our anguish and doubts to God, we are embracing our humanity. We acknowledge that life is filled with both joy and sorrow, faith and doubt. In doing so, we open ourselves to the comfort and strength that God offers. We learn that it's okay to feel abandoned because even in those moments, God is with us, ready to carry our burdens. A path to healing. Psalm 22 teaches us that expressing our deepest pains to God is not a sign of weak faith but a path to healing. When we cry out to God, we are not forsaken. Instead, we are met with His unwavering love and compassion. Our cries of abandonment are transformed into testimonies of God's faithfulness and presence. Conclusion? The lesson from Psalm 22:1 is clear. It's okay to feel deserted by God and to express that feeling honestly. Jesus himself experienced and voiced this sense of abandonment. God doesn't shy away from our pain. He invites us to bring it to Him. By handing over our anguish to God, we find a path to healing and a deeper, more resilient faith. In our darkest moments, we are not alone. God is with us, ready to transform our cries of despair into songs of hope and redemption. Come back tomorrow for more life lessons of the Bible. Let us know in the comments if this lesson has been helpful to you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell.